In the top stories, the Prime Minister endorses agenda to improve healthcare at Growth and Resilience Dialogue. Diplomatic Week officially opened, and ambassadors pay courtesy calls on Prime Minister Drew. The details on these stories and more after the break.
Frozen fruits and vegetables get a bad rap. Because they are frozen doesn't mean they are not nutritious. Many frozen fruits and vegetables actually retain more nutrients than when they are eaten fresh. Using frozen fruits and vegetables is about convenience. Best of all, they last longer and they cost less. Look for the Island Garden brand at your favorite supermarket or call 662-0909 to place an order today. At Island Garden, we assure you that our products are locally grown and nutritiously sealed.
It's all about the glam with stylish new frames from Quartz Optical. Shop today for up to 50% off and pay nothing for 30 days. Book now at www.quartzoptical.com. Get the look you want at the price you need. Plus, at Quartz Optical, our eye exams are always free. So what are you waiting for? Come down and get glam with up to 50% off selected frames. Quartz Optical. Value you can see.
In cricket, there are a few essentials. A bat, a pitch, a ball, some fielders, and plenty of refreshments. Enjoy the cricket with Angostura Chill. Angostura Chill, the official refreshment partner of the Hero CPL T20.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. I'm Carla Barrage. Over the next 2 days, representatives from the public and private sectors will engage in discussions on the advancement of the delivery of healthcare services in the sub-region. This is being done at the 7th Growth and Resilience Dialogue, hosted by the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank in collaboration with the OECS Commission, the World Bank, and the University of the West Indies. The 2-day forum is being guided by the theme, An Appropriate and Sustainable Model for Healthcare in the ECCU OECS, Agile Infrastructure, Traditional Medicine, and Medicinal Cannabis. On Tuesday, participants were engaged in a series of panel discussions on healthcare from various aspects. The focus on traditional medicine in healthcare will examine alternative practices to wellness, identify advantages and disadvantages, and explore what is needed to integrate traditional medicine into our national healthcare systems. Delivering the featured address at the opening of the conference, Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Terence Drew said he welcomes any research that supports the application of traditional medicine in a 21st century health system.
I support the call for more research in this area to inform how traditional medicine can effectively interface with modern medicine. During the pandemic, we witnessed firsthand the benefits of the collaboration of both forms of medicinal practices, modern and traditional, to combat the symptoms of COVID-19. For example, the blend of turmeric, ginger, and lemon juice for its anti-inflammatory effect and to help boost the immune system.
He also spoke of the medicinal uses of the derivatives of cannabis.
Research has underscored the therapeutic benefits of cannabinoids. Cannabinoids is a fancy name for cannabis, marijuana, ganja, as we call it in the sub-region. And we therefore welcome the 3rd plenary session. We anticipate regional data on the uses of cannabis, along with hearing about the best practices in establishing a medicinal cannabis industry.
The Prime Minister also stressed that greater investment in primary health care is critically needed in the sub-region to save lives and safeguard livelihoods.
So as we strengthen our health systems in preparation for future public health threats, we must embrace innovative technologies to ensure efficiency and efficacy in healthcare delivery. Digitization of the operations of the Ministry of Health is a priority of this government. And so we look forward to the exposition schedule for day number 2. Digital technology could help make unsustainable healthcare systems more efficient, improve the interaction between patients and medical staff, and offer more affordable, quicker, and more effective treatments for diseases.
The second day of the 7th Growth and Resilience Dialogue on Wednesday, April 26th, will feature a virtual exhibition highlighting new and emerging technologies that are transforming healthcare. Diplomats who are normally stationed overseas, as well as local government officials, came together at the St. Kitts Marriott Resort on Tuesday morning for the official opening ceremony of Diplomatic Week 2023. The week is organized by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and this year it is being held under the theme Driving Change, Advancing a Vision for a Sustainable Island State. Prime Minister Drew spoke to the significance of the theme, especially as it ties into the government's plans for the future of the nation.
The theme of this week's event, Driving Change, Advancing a Vision for a Sustainable Island State, succinctly captures the aspirations of our government as we forge a different path for our people, one that is apace with the evolving demands of our global community and can meaningfully address our socio-economic challenges while creating the enabling environment to achieve the Sustainable Development Agenda. Since our government's assumption of office over the last 8 months, we have made considerable steps in laying the solid foundation necessary to build the transformational change required to attain a sustainable island state.
He emphasized the role international partnerships play in ensuring the sustainable growth and development of the country.
As the government continues its quest to create a better St. Kitts and Nevis by transforming our beloved country into a sustainable island state, our government looks forward with great anticipation to deepen our cooperation and collaboration with all our diplomatic and consular partners to achieve this mandate.
Minister of Foreign Affairs, the Right Honorable Dr. Denzel Douglas, said that in line with the vision of the government, the ministry must adapt and grow in preparation for the future.
We will consolidate our democracy and expand opportunity by ensuring upward mobility through investment, innovation, and of course, economic empowerment. The administration's vision for a sustained island state is how we deliver on this particular promise. And so to this end, our ministry must reform and it must reimagine. It must not react.
On Wednesday, the ambassadors will journey to Nevis for a tour, while Thursday is designated as Diplomatic Boulevard, where the public will get a chance to interact with the ambassadors on the grounds of the Agriculture Open Day at the Bastille Royal Valley National Park. Diplomatic Week wraps up on Friday, April 28th, with a staff retreat. Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Terence Drew hosted 2 visiting ambassadors accredited to the Federation on Monday at the Prime Minister's office. In his first meeting, Prime Minister Drew met and held bilateral talks with Ambassador of Switzerland to St. Kitts and Nevis, Her Excellency Rita Hammerly-Weschke. Ambassador Hammerly-Weschke was accompanied by Honorary Consul General of Switzerland, Ernest Amory. Shortly afterward, the Prime Minister also received Ambassador of the Republic of Peru, accredited to St. Kitts and Nevis, Her Excellency Maria Cecilia Ross Ponce de Leon. Both ambassadors are here in St. Kitts and Nevis, participating in the 2023 Diplomatic Week of activities. Press Secretary to the Prime Minister, Adelcia Conifer-Lance, and Foreign Service Officer in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Orrin Roberts, were both present for both meetings. Vice-Chancellor of the University of the West Indies, Sir Hilary Beckles, has praised Premier of Nevis, Honorable Mark Brantley, as a leader with strong principles and a champion for the people that he serves, and by extension the wider Caribbean community. Premier Brantley was an honoree at the American Foundation for the University of the West Indies 26th Annual Gala, held in New York City on April 20th, where he was bestowed with the 2023 Vice-Chancellor Award for Excellence in International Governance and Leadership. Premier Brantley, the first Nevisian to receive an AFUE Excellence Award, said he was honored to be recognized by such an esteemed body expressing gratitude to the foundation and his alma mater, the University of the West Indies. He said, quote, "I want to thank you for this opportunity. Education for us is the only proven way out of poverty and to improve our circumstances, and so thank you, UE, thank you, AFUE, for giving me this tremendous honor. For a boy from Nevis to be standing here tonight is really important. It is really significant, and I am overjoyed," end quote. As one of 6 Caribbean professionals honored at the 2023 AFUE Gala, Mr. Brantley joined previous awardees, including the Honorable Mia Motley, Prime Minister of Barbados, award-winning actress Whoopi Goldberg, American business executive Mr. Kenneth Chenot, Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Dr. Ralph Gonsalves, and prolific writer, educator, and medical doctor, Sir George Aline. After the break, Venezuela's school ship Simon Bolivar in St. Kitts and Tourism Authority host accommodation sector update meeting. Stay with us.
Here are your Hospital's Value Mart IGA specials.
Running April 20th to May 3rd.
Now your Value Club Blue Tax specials. Nature Valley granola bars just $13.49. Pan cooking sprays $13.49. Chef Warrior decanned pastas and micro pastas just $5.99. Essential and everyday canned fruits $8.99. Banquet ground and served breakfast sausages $8.99. IGA and essential everyday cereals just $9.99. And now our very low weekly
Value deals. Kind cereal bars $6.99. Post honey bunches of oats and pebble cereals family size $16.99. Hammer toothpaste $12.99. IGA and essential everyday frozen vegetables $5.99. Old Orchard apple juice $8.99. Orville red and bucker popcorn $9.99. Shop smart, shop Value Mart. Tell them in Spanish.
sea listo y haga sus compras aquí en
Value Mart.
It's a sore throat. I'll write a prescription and see the nurse regarding the MMR vaccine.
I heard on social media that the COVID-19 vaccine came in a container with the MMR label on it.
Measles, mumps, and rubella vaccine is in the vial, no other.
True?
We can't betray our parents' trust. St. Kitts and Nevis has always had an impressive immunization history.
But these diseases aren't around now.
Yes, our borders are open to all kinds of diseases that negatively affect our children and elders.
I never thought about that.
Today, you have a choice whether you get vaccinated. So, you want to continue?
Yes, doctor.
I want to be protected.
Check your doctor or the Ministry of Health to get the information on immunization against childhood diseases, including HPV and polio, and COVID-19 vaccine for elderly persons and persons living with non-communicable diseases.
There is no better time to discover what your National Bank Visa debit or black cards can do.
Mimi, what's that song?
It can get you out of a pickle. Using my National Bank Visa card is fast, secure, and convenient.
Cashless SKN is our new lifestyle choice. National Bank, always here.
Welcome back. The Venezuelan naval vessel Simon Bolivar is docked at Port Zante Bastille. The Class A ship is used as a training vessel for the Venezuelan Navy. The ship, which is named after the liberator of Bolivia, Colombia, Peru, Ecuador, Panama, and Venezuela, is open to the public for visits over the next 3 days. A number of officials, including non-resident ambassador to Venezuela, His Excellency Dr. Narjan Wilson, and Charge d'Affaires ad hoc of the Embassy of Venezuela, Marco Antonio Guzman Adrian, as well as primary school students were led on a tour of the vessel shortly after it docked on Tuesday morning. The public can visit the ship on Wednesday, 26th April from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., Thursday 27th April from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and on Friday 28th April from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. The ship departs on Saturday evening. The Minister of Tourism, Honorable Masha Henderson, and executives of the St. Kitts Tourism Authority met with hoteliers operating within the destination on Monday. According to the authority, the meeting provided a platform to speak with hoteliers and address new marketing initiatives and expansion opportunities aimed at leveraging benefits for the destination's accommodations industry. Minister Henderson spoke of some of the areas discussed during the meeting, including marketing initiatives for the rest of the year.
We wanted to get an update from the hoteliers to see how they performed in terms of stayovers during the period January to March 2023, and from all accounts things are looking up. We also wanted to discuss the initiatives that we intend to embark upon this season for the rest of the year and the final quarters of the year, particularly the marketing initiatives, training, and getting our stakeholders to buy into St. Kitts being a sustainable tourism destination. We want to ensure that hoteliers understand that we want them to embark on eco-friendly practices so that in a few years we can have a destination. If we continue to operate how we are operating, we may not have a destination to sell and to provide food and shelter for our people.
Deputy Chief Executive Officer of the St. Kitts Tourism Authority, Melnesia Marshall, said partnership opportunities and the importance of customer service were also high on the meeting's agenda.
One of the things that we looked at particularly was how we can partner with our learning institutions to ensure that we're able to supply the workforce with the level of and quality of employees that are required to really make St. Kitts more competitive. We looked at the fact that customer service is critical. We have to raise the level of our service excellence, and so during the summer we will be engaging our learning institutions as well as those employees who are currently working in the industry to ensure that we raise that level of service that is being offered to our visitors and of course our nationals, because we do offer staycations.
According to the Deputy CEO, positive steps were made at the meeting to reinstate the Hotel and Tourism Association, which has been described as a critical part of partnerships with the St. Kitts Tourism Authority and the Ministry of Tourism. The Water Services Department has announced immediate repair work to a broken main in the vicinity of Salt Pond Hill that will affect water supply to residents of the Southeast Peninsula. In a release on Monday, the Water Department said that interruption of water supply is in addition to the normal rationing schedule. The department indicated that the normal rationing schedule will return once the leak is repaired, and they apologized for the interruption in service. Teaching and learning was transformed on Friday, April 21st at the Old Road Daycare Center during its open day activity held under the theme Full Steam Ahead. Supervisor Travia Tyson said this activity gave parents and guardians the opportunity to experience firsthand some of the learning activities for students of the center.
We are having a mini showcase of STEM activities that we do in the classroom, activities that the children engage in daily, that they carry out. The purpose of this STEM fair or this open day is to help to highlight what the children do, their ability to present themselves, their ability to express themselves, and to also gain knowledge and share that knowledge with others.
Ms. Tyson gave her thoughts about preferring that parental involvement be visible during the open day.
Well, what we did not send the activities outside, because what we want the parents to come in and to see their children in action. So these activities that are here today are activities that they have done within the classroom.
She also commented on the similarity between the center's open day theme and the upcoming Child Month.
Well, it gives me some hope and some vision and some excitement that it's not only myself and the school who are interested in preparing our children for the future, because as we know, STEM activities helps to develop children's brain, their memory, and it also provides opportunities for many learning, many inductive reasoning, discovery. So I'm very excited to know that during Child Month we'll be further exploring STEAM activities.
Awesome.
Ms. Tyson, supervisor of the Old Road Daycare Center, speaking about the center's recently held open day. Coming up in regional news, women in Guyana jailed for assaulting each